that some anime focus on one main character, and other shows, a lot of more recent shows, don't focus so on just one character. Like there's right, and I appreciate some of those shows a lot more. Like Deku with My Hero Academia, like the show's not just about him, and sometimes I really love that. With Luffy, with One Piece, the manga is not just about him. It's about his entire crew. Like sometimes you'll get entire chapters, you'll get entire episodes with like, you don't see him at all. And you'll just go off on all of the other crewmates, and you'll just go explore them, see what's going on with them, see what's going on with the side characters. Sometimes you'll go off and see what's going on with the people that they've met, and the people that they're trying to make alliances with. Yep. And like that's what the really interesting relationships are. That's what where all the real fun stuff is going on. Sometimes if you just follow that one person, it's not as great. And so if you're just watching that one guy,
is a good example of that. Like every single character around him, the story is built on them because there's nothing to him besides his video game playing ass with King at home and just going to the store and buying food and then hoping to fight somebody. Other than that, he ain't shit. I mean, yeah, it's a one-punch concept, but everybody else around him builds that hero world that he wants to exist within. So I think fair placement for Saitama, granted how strong he is.
So continue on from our conversation. Oh, okay. Well, okay, Mike, I'm not going to let you hold that in. Go ahead. Let it out, brother. Let it out.
I disagree with that. I think Saitama has gotten some excellent monologues in talking about. I think they've really explored about just the whole expose of what do you do when you've become the world's most powerful hero? What do you do with yourself? They've really I think they really have done it justice about what do you do with yourself when you become the world justice? You stay at home and you play video games. That's what you do because there's nothing else to do. Right. Exactly. Like what else do you do? So and that's and he just gets bored with life and he wonders the whole point of it all. And there are times where they he really explores his inner self and he gets into his relationships where with people, with heroes, with his what is his role in society? What is his responsibility to society? I think they do him justice of what is his job with defeating monsters. What is he supposed to do? And then they also really get into of what would that response be from society to him? It's this guy comes in and they destroys this monster with one swipe. It's that monster must not have been so strong. So we're going to downgrade that monster's response. We're going to downgrade this thing over here. And so it screws up the whole monster class system. And it screws up the entire, the S class, the B class, the A class, the C class. The entire system gets screwed up because this one guy is an outlier in the entire bell curve of heroes because everything is ranked appropriately. So I that's one thing I love about One Punch Man is that they really explore that entire system of the powers within the superheroes and how everything works and the superheroes their ranks are appropriate that they can climb up, but then there's just this one guy there's this one piece of data that blips every now and then and something doesn't make sense. There's this ridiculously strong villain that will pop up every now and then, but then it just gets flicked out and it doesn't make sense. We should have had to send 3 S-class heroes to go finish it off, but then
this one dude shows up and take care of it. Yeah,
no one showed up because he wasn't registered as a hero, and the thing just disappeared.
I love his fitness test.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Oh, I loved it. It was great.
That's very good reasoning to back the anime justly. I would definitely say that. You obviously have read further in the manga than I have, so I can hear that you know a little bit more.
It's not even him reading it. It's more of like him like analyzing it too, because I think he's also using.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, because he's also like comparing some like scenes that they show from that used to be like comic strip and now being animated and not with the detail is like. He's breaking it down to a way that I'll be like, shit, did I miss something? I'm like,
it's worth a rewatch. It's worth reading the manga. It's worth reading it subbed. It's worth watching it dubbed. Just like go every single way you can. It's watched.
Crazy
every way
origin
you
for
can.
that manga and
Professor, what's your thought?
No, I was gonna say that to me, like season 2 felt like season 2 was not about Saitama. It was about the villain at all. So like, I really enjoyed that. Point. I really enjoy that because we already saw in season 1 that he struggled of like trying to find that thrill, and I think in season 2 he found the thrill of trying to get better at playing video games, and I really like that because he sucks at playing video games, or either that or King is really good at playing video games.
He's a team killer.
Oh my god.
And King would just wreck him every time. And it's King. Saitama is just like, oh, but I keep hitting the button really fast. And King is like, no, but you're mismatching my like water type versus like my other type, and just like, no, you're not like thinking about it strategically.
And when someone questions his intelligence because he's so strong, he's like, fuck, I'm stupid. I'm not that good. I'm just really strong.
All right, so